With Anime Vanguards dropping their first full update that was Jujutsu Kaisen themed, we were introduced to so many different characters, elements, new mechanics, and game-changing meta teams. With that being said, we were introduced with 5 new mythics, being Jogo, Choso, Todo, the GOAT Itadori, and the strongest sorcerer up to date, Satoru Gojo, along with 2 new exclusives being Toji and Julius, excluding the 2 turning units that we cannot get yet, along with 2 legendaries and 1 epic unit. Now I would say that is a lot of units being added into one update, which is good for people to have different setups with their teams. So hey guys, it's Shinji here again, back with another video, and in today's video I'll be telling you guys the top 10 must-have units in Anime Vanguards update 1. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because we are on our way to 5k subscribers, and let's try to hit that by the end of this year. Just so you guys know, everyone I add is in order, alright? And this is my opinion, so if you disagree, tell me why in the comments down below. But at number 1, I have Satoru Gojo. He has a time stop, basically, and he has the highest DPS output, in my opinion, in the game that we've seen so far. He's also a fully single hit, I believe. I don't have him evolved yet because I prioritized the 50 rerolls before evolving him, but as you can see, I am pretty close to evolving him in about another 3 to 4 hours, but that's besides the point. Now, if we go to his passives, he gets a 30% damage buff with the evolution. He has purple, max purple, 1 new active ability, and 1 new passive. This is his base passive, which is a 20% damage increase with a minus 10% in SPA. With Limitless, he's basically immune to status alignment, and he gains 2% damage with each attack received. So with his domain expansion, he gains a minus 2% SPA for each skill he gets within his void, down to 10% SPA, which is really insane. So that's why Gojo is the highest on my list, because he's really made for infinite. Monarch Gojo is a must-have in leaderboard runs. Wait, hang on, Choso's in banner. I'm gonna see if I can get him real quick. Okay, I got Tengen already. Okay, nice. I got Choso and I ended up getting him with Swift 1. I'll take it. That's perfect anyway, because Choso is number 2 on my list and a must-have. For those of you who don't have Alakar, Choso is pretty much Alakar. Now, he doesn't summon or anything, but he's also a fully OE bleed unit, because we know how much bleed affects the meta in this game, and with bleed being one of the most important damage over time mechanics in the game, that's why I have Choso at number 2, because 1, he's easier to attain than Alakar. You also have a higher chance of getting him, and Choso's passives alone makes him a pretty good unit overall. Now for Julius, if you don't have him yet, he is a tier 25 battle pass unit that you can get for free, and you get the shiny if you buy the battle pass. Basically, he's a support freeze, and if you guys know, freeze units change a lot of things, and Julius being a freeze unit just makes him a priority in the tournament as of now, because he's the only one we have. At number 4, I have Toji. Now if you guys don't know how to get Toji, I did drop a tutorial and also YouTube short about that, so go ahead and check that out if you still need to get Toji. Toji basically is a shield breaker, and for challenges, paragons, or tournaments that involve shields, Toji will be your top priority pick because of his passive. So that's why Toji is number 4 on my list. Number 5 will be Todo, and if you're, like I said, if you're doing a tournament or anything, if just a small league, he's able to use the Boogie Woogie off placement, so you can go ahead and just place him there, switch your Monarch unit or your DPS unit a little further back without having to resell and place again. And the way I think you can do Boogie Woogie is that you can keep moving your DPS down the line to make sure you kill that boss or something. It's kind of like juggling weapons in Fortnite when, like, oh, you have a med kit in the storm and you have a gun that you also want to use, but you're also low, so you're kind of like juggling back and forth until you get to safety. That's kind of how I picture me using Boogie Woogie in tournaments or in infinites, basically. Number 6 is Jogo. He's another unit that has damage over time, which is burn, and he basically has a domain expansion that increases his damage as well too. So having Jogo at number 6 is pretty understandable to me. Number 7 is Vegeta. If you don't have Vegeta yet, I don't know what you're doing. Until they make another unit like Vegeta will always be the best starting unit. Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys seen plenty of showcases with Vegeta, but I kid you not, he is still useful to this day. And whoever's telling you Vegeta is trash, they're wrong. Vegeta, just based off his passive alone, a really good boss killer. So even if they don't make another unit like Vegeta, he's still gonna be in the top 10 list in my opinion. So after Vegeta, coming in 8th place will most likely be Alakar for a few reasons. So if you don't know Alakar's passives, his first passive inflicts bleed equal to 25% 20% of his damage. And the second passive is that basically meaning that wounded enemies take 20% more damage. And then if you go check out Evolve Choso's passive, with each attack performed, damage dealt 5% on a bleeding enemy up to 50%. So he also gets more damage. So Choso also does more damage to enemies started bleeding as well. So having Alakar and Choso together is phenomenal. So that's why I have Alakar at number 8. I feel like Alakar will move higher up with Choso if Sukuna buff bleeds as well. Because once Sukuna drops, and if his whole kit and passive work around bleed units as well, they instantly just shot up in the meta. So until then, I have them ranked like this. Now number 9, they can be switched either or. They're both of them are pretty good. So at number 9, I have Tengen / Igris. Now it doesn't matter who you pick. They're both full AoE. They both do good DPS. Both of them are good in their own ways, but I will still lead towards more Igris in my opinion because he's immune to boss stuns, and that's what you will want for infinites, especially against bosses who attack your units very often. But that's just my personal opinion on that, but they can be swapped either or. All right, now for number 10, this one was really hard for me to decide. I feel like I can rank them higher, but as of right now, for number 10 can be either Sun Jin Woo or Rengoku. Both of them are good. I have Monarch on both units. You know, Sun Jin Woo is pretty good in the tournament right now because of the 150% damage buff due to his element. And the way things are looking, other than infinites, I don't know what Sun Jin Woo would be good for because of his summons. And the same thing with the Rengoku Baron, you know. Even though I have Monarch on both those characters, those are my least favorite characters, but I still feel like they're still very useful in Update 1, you know. They haven't been power cliffed just yet. Oh wow, recording this video, they dropped a new code, and this code is stacked. This is probably the best code we had in forever. Well, this one more unit we forgot about, and that's Itadori. And the reason why I didn't bring him up yet is because he doesn't have an evolution yet. And once his evolution is here, it is going to change something. Once Sukuna is here, Gojo is going to be dethroned. I am confident Gojo is going to be dethroned. But if you'd like to hear my thoughts on that, I am currently making a video just off Itadori. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the post notice. But yeah guys, that is my top 10 must have for Anime Vanguards Update 1. And if you want to get monarchs like these, make sure you sub to Shinjin for that Shinjin luck. This account is totally free to play. I actually put this Itadori today, all the monarch on him. And by accident, I was just doing 10 on each JJK unit, and I ended up getting Deadeye on Toji and Monarch on Itadori. But yeah guys, if you truly enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Until next time guys, peace.